Welcome back to Wake Up Northwest. In this week's Madeline Motivates, animals aren't just pets, they're family, and we know that by now. But not every pet has a home. One Richland woman spends her free time fighting for those animals. I recently went for a walk with Julie Webb, a remarkable person nominated for her leadership and animal activism.
Up here, that's just gorgeous. I mean, this is a perfect walking day.
Park the car and pop the trunk. Let's take a stroll. 3 times a week, Julie Webb spends an hour doing this, walking shelter dogs. But advocating for animals is no walk in the park.
What the public doesn't really understand is these people that work in the shelter, the staff, they have one of the hardest jobs. I mean, my husband's a firefighter and he calls them his heroes.
Facing a back injury and ongoing symptoms of COVID-19, Julie has some extra time set aside for recovery.
You're such a good model.
This
Let's go.
is how she chooses to spend it.
It's a blessing that my back went out and I needed to do something. And so I'm getting to have more time at the shelter walking.
Leash in hand, she goes out of her way to help.
For the animals to be in those kennels for 24 hours, just to get them out for an hour and have that sense of normalcy.
Julie volunteers weekly at the Tri-Cities Animal Shelter.
These animals come in off the streets, they've gotten hit by cars, they have parvo, they're all matted.
Advocating for animals and educating the public about getting involved.
I can be a voice for the people that don't have a voice, for the animals.
From voicing concerns at city council meetings to daily walks and Facebook posts, Julie leads the charge to build a new animal shelter in the Tri-Cities.
That's all we really care about, is making sure this building, if it has to last another 60 years, that it's done right.
She rallies the community together, encouraging others to turn the corner and create change.
There's a walkway behind, and so you'd come up right by the shelter. So it's a great little circle, and you get the wildlife, the water.
It's what keeps her going.
I can't go to the gym, I can't run, I can't do a lot of things that I used to do. So just knowing that a slow-paced walk is helping me, but it's also helping this animal, and it's helping the shelter staff. That's less stress for them.
Helping herself and the animals, one step at a time.
This is a joy that I didn't know I was missing.
Cindy Anderson nominated Julie for Madeline Motivates, and she told me Julie is the most positive, energetic, and selfless person she has had the pleasure of knowing. And having spent time with Julie on a number of occasions myself, I can tell you that her leadership and love for animals is unmatched. And she did tell me also that they are going to get a new animal shelter in the Tri-Cities. It's coming soon, and you got to stay tuned for the groundbreaking date. But in the meantime, she encourages you to support the shelter that they have now by liking and sharing their new social media pages. That'll help the animals find loving homes. You can find those links on our website, NBCrightnow.com.